Hi, it's Sam Robertson here from Jim's Building Inspections. We're here on site with Tim Freshney, one of our local franchisees, and Tim's been called in by a builder to do a dilapidation report. A dilapidation report's a before and after shot of neighbouring properties when a property is being built. What's the reason for a dilapidation report?
It's basically a snapshot of the surrounding buildings, and it gives the builder, but also the neighbour, the peace of mind that we're looking at the house and the surrounding elements to look at the current condition of those structures, so that if a building that's being undertaken, say there's a basement car park or something like that where there's quite a lot of foundation work, or even just from normal construction of a house, can potentially affect surrounding buildings. So this gives a snapshot of the current condition, and then we can go back afterwards, after the building's finished, and do a follow-up inspection to see what the differences are, if there is a difference. Quite often there's not, but particularly some building surveyors now are asking for dilapidation reports as part of their protection works, and making that a requirement. And the other side of things is that if something does or has gone wrong, the builder has got some evidence that it was like that before, and similarly for the client, you've got evidence that it wasn't like that before. So it can just create a much fairer playing field, rather than you damaged my house, no I didn't, and you're really stuck, and it's hard to prove otherwise, one way or the other.
Yeah, and traditionally builders used to take a few photos themselves and show them a few photos, but that doesn't really stack up anymore. You've got to really have an independent report done by one of us to make sure that you're in the clear. Yeah,
and having that independence is probably key. And it's important. It's, the reports that we do are not just, there's a crack there or something like that. It's okay. With this example, there's a crack in the brick fence here. This could easily be a crack in the side of a house. We would measure that crack with a ruler, take photos. Those photos would go into a report, and it's very much evidence-based. So try to limit as much opinion as possible, because opinions are difficult to prove. A photo with a ruler on it showing empirical measurements is pretty hard to argue with. All date stamped and all those sort of things, and obviously the reports dated and fully explained as well.